And a good afternoon, sir. Nice to chat with you again.
How we doing?
Oh, we're doing great. You have a nice Thanksgiving?
Oh, man, that was amazing, man.
Yeah.
Got that dub against the Giants and came home to mom's good cooking. So,
yeah, man.
About that.
That sounds. Now, what was your favorite part of the meal?
Ooh, I mean, everything was good. My brother actually did some. Instead of doing chopped barbecue, he did a chopped turkey, and it was pretty good. So, shout out to bro.
Yeah.
Mom had the best dressing and candy yams. So, I mean, I ate good.
Yeah.
Ate good.
Sounds outstanding.
Is the Thanksgiving party at your place, Tank?
No, I don't know about no Thanksgiving party now.
Or I mean, just like the Thanksgiving feast, does that go down at your place, or are we going elsewhere?
Well, I mean, usually for Thanksgiving, I like to, get all the love by myself, so I don't want to invite too many people over for Thanksgiving.
Fair enough. What about the pie situation? Are you? We just talked about the top 10 pies on National Pie Day. Are you into the pie? And if so, what's your go-to pie on Thanksgiving?
To be honest, I don't even make it to the pies, man. I mean, it's a little tragedy, but once I get that good meal in, it's like, man, forget the pies.
I hear you. And this discipline's going pretty strong, though, isn't it? Like the diet plan you built in the off season. Did you make it through that? At least that part of the holidays, holding on pretty good.
Yeah, I still made it through pretty good, but use Thanksgiving as a cheat day.
There you go.
We did Thanksgiving on Friday, so it worked out better for my schedule. But I think the main thing was the leftovers. I didn't get to enjoy the leftovers this year, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
Hey, Tank, I asked Barry Church, we had him on earlier today, and how hard it is to play 3 games in 12 days. And, is that something, I mean, you've done this several times, but what do you guys go through during those times of those games?
It's really about, getting the body to recover. But most importantly, the mental drain. 12 days, you got 3 different teams in those 12 days. And, you got to, learn different assignments and, different things that you're going to be facing against your opponent. So I think it's just the mental side of it is, dreading. And plus it's getting colder outside. So, that's another excuse to stay inside and cuddle up.
Now, do you get in that cold tub to get the body right?
Oh, yeah. Well, not for me. I'm not a cold tub guy. I'm a cryo guy.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Okay. And how long do you stay in that cryo?
3 minutes. That's all you can get from me.
That's all you can get. Well, and you got used to it. You have no. I tried it twice, and the second time I did it, I had to bail. I quit on it. That was years ago.
Oh yeah. I mean now like Cowboys Fit, they have like the ice chamber. Like you can just go in a big old freezer and close the door. So I just wear my shiesty mask in there now.
Okay, so a lot of football has happened since we last talked to you. I was wondering your thoughts on the Vikings game. Were you surprised they tried to pass so much against you guys?
I mean, I think that's their formula. Run, play action. They're a big play action team, and they were just trying to get into their playbook, but it didn't work out too well.
And then after that game, you go play the Giants. You hold both those teams under 100 yards rushing. So congrats on that. Are you guys satisfied? Are you turning a corner here against the run?
Yeah, most definitely not satisfied. 2 different teams. They wanted to come out and play against our weaknesses instead of our strengths. So they ain't want to give us, a lot of opportunities to rush the passer, talking about the Giants. But, it's just all about us, getting down and dirty and stopping the run, and they ain't got no choice at that point.
Tank, when you have an opponent, with the Colts that you rarely see, is it one of those things when is your prep changed for that? I know you're big on prep and getting ready for these games. But for somebody you haven't seen or played, is it even more, hey, I have to spend an extra hour here, an extra hour there to kind of get a little bit better handle of their team?
I say with an uncommon opponent that you don't see on a year-to-year basis, you do have to take more consideration into things will be a little different. Their gap assignments are different than the Redskins and Giants and etc. So you do have to, pay a little bit more attention to your detail. But also, football is football, and it's all about, us going out there and, making sure we dominate and also, we be gap sound and play complementary football with our offense.
I think watching you break down the team pregame and then watching sounds of the sideline, and you've got a bunch of studs on the defense, but it really seems like you speak, everybody listens. Like you say, Micah, it's your turn to go get a sack. Boom, it kind of happens. Is it a fair assessment to kind of say that's your defense? You're the voice that everybody kind of follows, or would you disagree with that?
I think one point of the season, all the defensive guys, we was having this argument about who is him, and I think we came to the conclusion that everybody is him. It's so hard to, just pick out one person and say, oh, he's that superstar, but without the rest of the group, nobody, is outshining anybody. So I say everybody is him. We all got a, equal opportunity to go out there and make plays, and that's all we're doing.
There's a good portion in Cowboys Nation that has changed your kicker's name from Brett Maher to Brett MaHIM. Are you familiar?
He deserves it.
He's a beast, man. How does the kicker get treated? Just like in the locker room, is anybody talking with him, or does it have to get to like where Brett Maher is now dominant, and so now it's like now he's kind of one of us, or is he just always off and by himself?
Yeah, man. For us, we treat the kicker like the quarterback. Kicker has that much of power that they can win games and lose games for you. So, he deserves all the respect that he's getting.
These Colts are giving up the most sacks in the NFL, Tank. Does this feel like an early Christmas, early holiday for you?
Shoot, got another opportunity to go out there and, be the best that we can be. I don't want to pass up on that opportunity, especially if they're giving them away.
Yeah, and you've been hot. You had sacks 3 games in a row. Are you at the top of your game right now, or is there another level up for you personally?
Personally, I think, I definitely can achieve another level. And that's just being around the game for so long, just understand the ins and outs. And, December football is definitely, it's either you're getting better or you're getting worse at this time of the year. So just want to make sure, my team is looking on the upside of the hill and, we're improving.
And from a team perspective, one of the big topics since Dak came back, you guys are playing elite defense and elite offense now. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you could be the best team in the NFL right now? Are you better than the Eagles? Are you best team in the division? How is that confidence level that you could beat anybody?
Oh man, yeah, the confidence is definitely there. I don't think we talk about it on a day-to-day basis of, trying to outshine others. I think it's really all about being the best that we can be, taking it one game at a time. And when we get to that stage of our schedule, we'll let the pass do the talking.
Malik Hooker gets to play against the team that drafted him, go up against the Colts this week. I know he's been asked about that, but is that something that you guys have talked about at all, trying to get together and put on a dominant performance for him?
I really don't think it's, about where people came from. It's about where we're at now and, the opportunity that's presented in front of us. And, we don't want to take that for granted. So it's really not about the Colts, it's just really all about us and, how we trying to, improve.
Tank, if you guys are doing the traditional defense team get-together tonight, make sure Mike is the one providing the food, because it looks like Blue Goose Cantina here locally is giving them free food anytime you want it. They have a giant sign outside the restaurant here. So
that's pretty funny. He had the audacity to tell me something. All right, if I'm paying for food, well, we're going to Blue Goose Cantina.
There you go.
Great stuff, Tank. Enjoy the rest of your week and give him hell over there. We've been pulling for you.
Most definitely. Appreciate it, fellas.